We've been sailing in the British Virgin Islands. In our last video, we sailed from Road Town to Virgin Gorda, where we stayed at Spanish Harbor. We then sailed on to Jost Van Dyke, where we enjoyed barbecue night at Foxy's. In this video, we'll be sailing through the North Sound back to Virgin Gorda to the Bitter End Yacht Club, where we will spend 2 nights. Afterward, we will sail on to the Bight at Norman Island.
Pretty amazing scenery, that's for sure. Okay, we're working on getting the sail up. Oh, it flew out. It was in and then it flew out.
In 20 knots of breeze, a pretty fair headache with the windage. You just have to be really subtle with opposite engines to keep it into the wind. But with the windage on a big cat, the wind really tries to blow you off the wind, and then you can't get the leach of the main between the lazy jacks. Now we're going to get onto a broad reef. We'll ease the main, and then we'll deploy the Genoa from a broad reef. And then looking ahead, that's getting into some of the area that encircles the North Sound. So we're finally getting quite a bit closer, but we're still probably almost a full hour until we're nicely in our slip at Bitter End Yacht. There's the end of Mosquito Island, and there's Little Rock, Mosquito Rock. And we're on a pretty darn good-sized vessel. It's 46 foot long catamaran. It's about 25 foot beam. But behind us this time, and we did have to back the cat in, but that went smoothly. We all did everything well and easy peasy. Even when there's a fair amount of wind when we came in, and there's this giant gallant lady boat behind us. This is fun. Everybody's got their submarine lights going, and so those attract fish a little bit. People are just enjoying their aft cockpits and living it up. Good morning from Bitter End Yacht Club. It's on the North Sound of Virgin Gorda. It's actually a massive sound. This is showing only a tiny piece of it. And in the British Virgin Islands.
As you can see from this satellite map, there are no roads that connect Bitter End Yacht Club with the rest of Virgin Gorda. We picked up a trail south of the main resort that went across the ridge and then back down to the other side of the resort. Look at how beautiful the sun is hitting the water over here. It's so pretty right there.
Trade winds, those are coming fully across the Atlantic. Obviously pleasant right now. We've already climbed just under 300 vertical, and the trail should go up and over this bump, probably pretty near the top. All right, we hit the summit of this hill. It's up at 400 feet elevation above the ocean. And now we're working our way back down.
Some people go to great lengths, or maybe we should say great heights, to get a good photo.
All right, we're going along the trail and hoo! Get to see a nice big chunk of the North Sound. So we're looking out at the North Sound and all the boats anchored and moored. Mosquito Island out there. This closer island is Prickly Pear Island. Our fearless group is trudging on, and wow, look at the scenery. You can see there's coral out there with breaks, and look at all the pretty variations of color there. Necker Island in the distance. I believe that's Eustatia Island up closer. Celia is coming down. So this is beautiful. This is out the cut. There's two little cuts on either side of solid rock with lower draft vessels you can go through. And then just beautiful, all the different colors of water. And then that's Eustatia Island. You can see a wing or a kite border out there. You see a little bit of Necker Island way out there with the windmill, and then Saba Rock.
So this is Saba Rock here. It's just a little island that's all building. It's a resort with a restaurant. You can dinghy over and they valet your dinghy.
What's going on, my dear?
I'm gonna go swing. Oh, I can't get any swing going.
You will. You can't do the usual of sticking. Yeah, you can't stick the feet down low.
So all of this was not here last year when we were here. They have the beautiful, looks like a bar going in here. And then beyond that is where you can rent things to go out on water, sailboats and e-foil boards. And then beyond that are some new cabins too.
So this is part of what brought us back, but a lot of it is it's so beautiful and spectacular. So for Monday, last year they had a dinghy race, which I think was lasers, but now evidently it's a Hobie race. So we'll be doing that in the afternoon if there's enough wind. You can see all kinds of great things. This gave us the idea. We just did a soft guided hike that was beautiful. Snorkeling, there's some mangrove paddle tours, a couple days. You got your Zen suck, yoga. And Chase the Bubbly Hobie sail.
Ah, and then that's just so pretty how they have all the ropes and the lights up here. Where are we going now?
We are going to Leverick Bay Resort. We haven't been there before.
Fun.
And so it's 1.7 nautical miles away. Into Leverick Bay to check it out here.
This is our Happy Hour show with starring Doug and Blair.
Yo, ho, a pirate's life for me.
Right now after that long wet ride. Doug and Blair entered a race on the Hobie Wave, and before the race, Blair took me out for a little sail. We're sailing!
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
The next day, we sailed to Norman Island. This island is said to be the inspiration for Robert Louis Stevenson's novel Treasure Island. It is popular with sailors due to the beauty, ease of access into the deep hazard-free bight, and plentiful mooring balls. There's a nice restaurant called Pirate's Bite and a white sandy beach. One of the favorite attractions is the Willey T Bar and Grill. This ship was commissioned after the original vessel was lost due to Hurricane Irma. The original restaurant and bar vessel is now a popular dive site just off of Key Bay at Bitter Island. You can kill it.
Killing.
We are in. Thank you so much. Yay, we're in.
What you drinking, honey?
I'm having the Willey T special on the board, the Willey T and the bite. Enjoying a lovely walk along the edges of the bight at Norman Island and making our way back to where we'll have dinner.
I'm just fascinated with all these bits of coral.
And you just get a beautiful sweep of the bight. These are the mooring balls in front, and we're about 5 rows back. Moorings put us in on the edge, just a little more peaceful. Beautiful. Just showing the restaurant here at Pirate's Bite on Norman Island. Yeah, this one you get a pretty nice sunset.
This is our beautiful whole snapper that Blair and I are sharing. And then Doug has a pasta jambalaya, and Chris has rack of lamb.
Let me rotate. It has this cream of or saute apples. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Cream
That
of
sounds
apples.
interesting.
That is.
All kinds of really fancy desserts.
In the morning, before heading off to our next destination, I took a little swim to check out the fish. Doug checked out the connection of our mooring ball. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video. Next, we will be sailing to Marina Cay. From there, we will sail on to the British Virgin Islands' most remote island, Gorda. And after that, we return back to Tortola. And coming up in a future video, we will have a complete tour of Ithaca.